La 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 do do do. How you like that? One season back and Pearly the Fairy shows back up at Daytona in the Pepsi 400. Okay. Yep, you may have heard that voice in Season 6, okay? Yep, it is. It is that time of the season again. The Midsummer Classic, the Pepsi 400 for the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Stop number 18 on this series. Yeah, we might have to invite Pearly the Fairy every season at Daytona, I don't know. Anyway, on the pole for the race is Mike Becker in car number 15. Alongside of him is the 42 of Jonathan Ramey. Row 2 has Theo Stegall in the 5, and the 2 of Johnny Gardner. Row 3 has Chris Dalton and Pichu London. Row 4 going for the Daytona Sweep, Jack Richards. And the 27 of Rush Gardner. Here's the command to fire him up here at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
Man, give me the fire the engines. Row number 5 is Jasmine Acosta in the 7 and the 75 of Ty Sheets. Row 6, Leah Walker in the 29 and the 70 of Zed Weinstein. Row number 7 has Sean Hanley and Dylan Young, two good buddies, and here they raced each other many, many times. Then it's Red Bell in the 43 and Keith Batson in car 28 having row number 8. Ninth row has two good buddies as well, Don Poteet and Charles Jackson. So out of corner number 4 they come here. The Pepsi 400 wraps up Pepsi Racing Weekend at Daytona International Speedway. The Midsummer Classic, as they call it. A Ford and a 1992 Thunderbird and a 1990 Pontiac has the front row for this event as the green flag about to wave. Here the pace car comes on the pit road. The green flag waves and boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls. 16 laps around this racetrack here at Daytona to mix up the Pepsi 400. And out in front is Mike Becker in car number 15. Let's see how fast the cars go coming out of corner number 2. 178 and 79, 180 miles per hour down turn 2. See how fast they'll speed it down the backstretch. 185, 86, 180, 189 miles an hour into turn number 1 or turn number 3. Jonathan Ramey had the lead, but Theo Stegall, car number 5, his brother Jeremy, won the last time out at Sonoma. Hopes to make it 2 in a row for the Stegall brothers. Woo! That was too close to the first lap, and it was Jonathan Ramey who led the first lap at Daytona by just inches over Theo Stegall. Here comes the Daytona 500 winner, Jack Richards. Car number 14 looking for the Daytona Sweep. And 3 wide, 2 rows deep there. Leah Walker 3 wide between the inside of Theo Stegall and Jonathan Ramey. And Sean Hanley makes his way in between Jasmine Acosta and Chris Dalton. Leah Walker trying for the lead. She shoves Richards up the track now. And here comes the Hardee's Pontiac, car 29 of Leah Walker. And she will try for the lead out of turn number 4 on Jack Richards. Sean Hanley shoving her in the 52 car. Pair of Pontiacs making a Pontiac trio, shall we say, with Leah Walker in 29, the 52 of Sean Hanley, and the 43 of Red Bell, as she goes around Jasmine Acosta in the 7, and Red Bell's gonna bring Dawn Poteet along with her in the 22. Backstretch, Sean Hanley, car 52. Jumping out in front, Dawn Poteet, by the way, won the Season 7 Winston All-Star race at Charlotte. The man who runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series and the Mopar Nationwide Series. Running pretty good. Has run good all season with the Maxwell House Ford, just has not had results to show for it. Sean Hanley leads that lap at Daytona. Not the usual draft speeds we have been seeing, 197, 196 miles per hour down on some of the cars. If you remember the Daytona 500, the cars ran over 200 miles an hour in the draft. We might see them crank it up to 200, who knows. Red Bell, in car 43. Leah Walker's caught up on the outside of Dylan Poteet. And Dillon goes into third with the help of the 90 of Mitchell Jones. Red Bell to the inside of Sean Hanley. Let's see what happens. Does Red Bell lead the lap? No, she does not. Sean Hanley led the lap. Car 52. But Dylan Pote makes a run inside for the lead in the 22 car, but nothing doing. Red Bell keeps the top spot. 4 laps down the books. 12 to go. Dion Scott, car number 4, goes into third place. Justin Williams in the 18 runs fourth. Whoa! Dion Scott wanted the same piece of real estate that Dylan Poteet did. And Dylan says, here, Dion, take it. So, Sam Young in the 26, going inside for third. The Quaker State Ford, car number 26. That's a 1992 Thunderbird he's driving. And that solid green car's been good for Sam Young so far. He's leading the points, but by only 1 point over Keith Batson. I tell you, it's going to be one heck of a points battle if things keep turned away. Sam Young, by the way, ran the first 200-mile-an-hour lap at Daytona with the race running 200.5 miles per hour. Dion Scott for lead, car number 4. And he brings the Kodak Chevrolet to the lead. Set here, this 30 car of Cole Moore, the Pennzoil Pontiac. Runs second, but trying for the lead now on Dion Scott, who led that lap. Cole Moore gets the push from Adrian Becker in the 11. And Jonathan Ramey trying to go for it again for the lead. Ramey to third right now with the help of the 25 of Aaron Williams. When Jonathan Ramey shoved Adrian Becker up the track, though, for the second spot here, Ramey brings his Peak Antifreeze Pontiac car number 42 to the number 2 spot, but now for the number 1 spot now on Cole Moore. And he's going to bring Aaron Williams in the 25 with him, along with a 9 car of Nick Baxter, the 6 of Jeremy Seagull, our Sonoma winner. And the 3 of Ann Batson right there as well. She's making her way through the field. She's currently top 10 in the points chase right now. And so too is the 15 of Mike Becker, who's right behind Ann. 25 car, Aaron Williams to the inside for the lead. And now all the laps well over 200 miles per hour here at Daytona. 8 laps in the books, 8 laps left to go. Halfway home in the Pepsi 400. Here. Stegall tries the inside now. Here comes Jeremy Stegall, the Midnight Blue Strolight Ford. To the inside, he's got the 12 of Jeffrey Finguy, who won the last plate race on the tour at Talladega in the Aaron's 499. Here comes Justin Williams. He shoves Finguy up high in the 12 car. Now Finguy's caught in a sucker hole in the middle, and Justin Williams is going to bring the 8. Is in the 18. Is going to bring the 17 of Dalton Day with him, and the 68 of Joshua Osborne to come down the backstretch. Stegall out in front, a Ford leading a slew of Chevrolets. And the next Ford down is Osborne, the paint number 68 from Van Leer, Kentucky. Giving the Country Time car a good ride. Didn't have a good outing in the Daytona 500, but hoping for a better outing here in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Dalton Day inside for the lead, car 17. He's been falling back in the points, and he's not been pleased over this deal neither. The man who won the championship last season, in a shortened season, shall we say, too. This time by, there'll be 5 laps to go here at Daytona. Dalton Day, car 17 to the lead. Joshua Osborne in 68 goes into second. But here comes Osborne inside for the lead. Does he get the lead that lap? No, he does not. Dalton Day by inches of that lap. Cody Lamas, car 94, with the help of the 24 of Ryan Cooper and the 1 of Trent Dunham. TD won this race in Season 5. 70 car, Zed Weinstein. He's right there as well. Don't count him out. And don't count out the 75 meter of Ty Sheets or an 8 of Charles Jackson. Corner number 4 they come here. Cody Lamas, car 94. 4 laps to go here at Daytona. And here comes Trent Dunham on the inside. He's going to bring the 70 of Zed Weinstein with him. And it's Trent Dunham going in the first place in car number 1. Oldsmobile in first, Pontiac in second, Ford in third, and the Buick in fourth with Charles Jackson. And Dale Keselowski in the 33, he's been quiet all season. He's not had good running cars, but his plate cars have been second to none so far. Trent Dunham led that lap, but here comes the 70 of Zed Weinstein to the inside for the lead. 3 laps remaining. Charles Jackson is second now. And where did Cameron Gilson come from in the 57 and Dylan Young in the 55? They're all getting into it. Same with the 27 of Rush Gardner. He's getting into it too. And Gardner shoves Dylan Young up the sucker hole in the 55. Weinstein out in front. Coming to the start-finish line. 2 laps to go here at Daytona. Charles Jackson for the lead. And he's going to get the shove from the 57 of Cameron Gilson. It's Charles Jackson now in the first place. Cameron Gilson is second. Rush Gardner, who won at Michigan, runs in third. Don't count him out neither. Gardner, one tough customer in that 27 car. Gilson staying right up in that back bumper. Here they come out of corner number 4 they come. It'll be the white flag this time by. We saw a close finish here last season with Dustin Slonaker winning the race. And coming to the line, the white flag waves. 1 lap remaining. 3 wide. Rush Gardner. He had the inside move. He's going to take the lead away from Cameron Gilson in turn number 1. And look who's coming to second. It's Jasmine Acosta, car number 7. Can she make the move and win the race? Let's see what happens on the backstretch. The final time here at Daytona. And Acosta will take the inside lane. Jasmine Acosta, can she become the first woman to win the Pepsi 400? We'll see what happens. Dion Scott, car number 4. He closes right in for second. And out of corner number 4 they come. And the Pepsi 400 for Season 7 belongs to car number 7. Jasmine Acosta wins the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. The first female to ever win the Pepsi 400 in this series. What a finish. Wow. And I believe second might have gone to Dion Scott in car number 4. Here, we'll see the finishing order. Average speed, 196.715. Margin of victory, look at that, .044 from first to second and .083 from first to third. And no, Dion Scott did not get number 2 in this race. That honor went to Rush Gardner. So Dion Scott will finish 3rd in the race. Chris Thornton 4th, Pichu London 5th. Johnny Gardner had a better outing at Daytona in the 400 than he did in the 500. He finishes 6th. Adrian Becker 7th. 8th was Jack Richards. Sean Henley 9th. Cameron Gilson 10th. Theo Stegall, Zed Weinstein, Dylan Young, Trent Dunham, Keith Batson 15th. So mathematics are correct. He will take the points lead from Sam Young. 16th was Ty Sheets, then Dylan Poteet, Cody Lamas, Charles Jackson, and Ann Batson, the top 20 in this event. Then all the way down to 28th was Red Bell in 28th position. Several drivers are not going to be pleased with their runs here at Daytona, and especially not Dalton Day and Jonathan Ramey, and especially not Sam Young, because he was the points leader by 1, as we said, coming into this event. And he will lose the lead at Daytona for sure with that poor finish. But Jasmine Acosta, car number 7, will take the win here today at Daytona. The Cirex Antifreeze Ford to victory lane. The Quaker State 400 is next for Kentucky Speedway, by the way. And Jasmine Acosta moves to 2nd place, 44 back at Keith Batson. Sam Young goes to 65 back in 3rd. Dion Scott, 85 back in 4th. And 89 back in 5th is Sean Henley. So, what a season we're having so far. Rush Gardner, 6th. Cole Delia, 7th. Zed Weinstein, 8th. Then Jonathan Ramey, 9th. And 10th is Ty Sheets. Then it's Ann Batson, Trent Dunham, Cody Lamas, Theo Stegall, and Pichu London in the top 15. Then Cameron Gilson, Mike Becker, Cole Moore, Jeremy Stegall, and Jeffrey Fengai, the top 20. And there's the rest of the finishing order. Johnny Gardner, despite less races, is up to 35th in points. He's passed Joshua Osborne. But at spot, Osborne not having a good season so far, neither. Several big names down in the points. But next race on the tour, Kentucky Speedway. It's the Quaker State 400. Don't miss it.